Black, Poetic G. Beautiful love, always.
Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm King George. I'm the owner of T.Y.I Productions. I'm the curator of Black 31 magazine. Today we are here with two special guests. And these brothers right here, they combined together. They put out some ill projects, some ill lyrics. These brothers right here, they speak with a purpose and they speak from a place of pain, and what they do is real art. So listen, without further ado, right, let's really get into these two brothers right here. Stashiz, Azrael DiCaprio.
Yes, sir.
These brothers right here, the Chamber Brothers. So without further ado, can we please give it up for the Chamber Brothers? Let's go.
My man King George, thank you for having us.
Black magazine salutes.
Black 31, I'm talking about.
That's right.
Listen, we appreciate y'all, brothers. We appreciate y'all.
Likewise.
Appreciate you, brother.
No doubt, no doubt. So let's dive right into it, right? When was the official start of the Chamber Brothers? When did it start and how did it start?
You want to go into like the idea of it, or when did the music start being recorded?
Yeah, it's a layer question. You want the foundation of how we got started?
Like the foundation of how both brothers got started.
All right, so then that's on you.
All right, well,
you got to go back.
Yeah, well, as far as me, I'm from the era, I'm from the 80s and all that, so I grew up where it's real authentic, and you know, hip-hop is respected then. You had to have bars, you still had to have bars, and it's all about that, the lyrics, the content, the substance, you know what I mean? So I started basically just being around my uncles and them listening to music and messing with DJ equipment and stuff like that, and I just started reciting bars and started writing when I got in school with the little homies, forming little groups in there, beatbox and all that, you know what I mean? So from there, it just grew and grew, and I got better with my craft, started getting into little recording studios when I could here and there to better my craft, and it just took from there, and I just stuck to it. It was the passion. And this is where we at now with it, you know what I'm saying?
That's heavy.
And then what I did, just my little bro coming up, he just keyed in and picked up on it, and he could tell you where he came in at.
That's quite literally all it is, like my brother was so deep in the music, man. Like it was him and my cousin Tone, to my knowledge, and they would always be in the studio recording, and I'm maybe like 8 years old, and I'm like, I want to do what they doing. And like I said, I'm like at 8 years old, I'm writing my first rap. I have no life experience. I'm writing about wrestling. I mean, I'm big on Randy Savage. My verse about Randy Savage. I mean? So that love for music, for me, stems from watching him do it, and as the family got deeper into music, and we ended up forming a collective, Raw Deal Squad. Shout out to Rome, your favorite rapper. Shout out to cousin Dre, Sheen, Tone, love all y'all. Like it was, we were
Wu-Tang deep.
That's what I was about to say. Like it was
like 9 of us.
Yeah, like it was really, really Wu-Tang deep, man.
You know what I mean? I'm doing all the beats.
All the beats.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy.
You know what I mean? Like you was RZA. You were RZA.
I was RZA of the group.
You know what I mean? But yeah, to do the Chamber Brothers project, we started talking about that years and years ago.
I would say that was about, 2010?
Maybe like 2008, where we first started talking about the idea of maybe doing it.
Yeah.
And then we put it off for years, thinking you got more time, and then, some things happened, and now it just felt like now was the right time to, and we'll get into that, but once some things happened, we decided that now was the right time to make the project what it ended up becoming.
Yeah.
That's heavy. That's heavy. Well, let's dive into that. Let's dive into the project, and let's dive into the new single, God Given. I want to hear about where does that single derive from?
So, how deep do you want to get into that? Because in 20,
like the first time we ever really talked about it,
like in depth. Like we've talked about it in music. This is the first time we've actually sat down and really talked about why the project came to be.
Let's go back to 2024.
Yeah, go ahead.
My son, my son was killed. My oldest son, little Stashiz.
Sorry to hear that.
So, right there is when my life took a downfall. Right there, like I was no good.
Yes.
I was ready to just give it all up. You know what I'm saying? Which I pretty much did, because it was just all about trying to heal and grieve with my family. Like, because my son was a part of what I did. From the time he was able to walk and talk and be around, he was always around me, you know what I'm saying? Him and my dad, rest in peace with my dad, you know what I'm saying? Another one we lost. But 2024, that really hit us majorly, losing my boy. So my bro here, you know, he took it upon himself and put the weight of the world on his back and continued to honor my son by going out and performing. I wasn't even there. I couldn't do it. My mom wasn't even there, and he took the torch and he carried it.
Yeah. That's what, so just to go through the timeline, right? Like, I put out a project in February of 2024. By March 2024, my nephew's gone. So before that happens, I agreed to do a show with Del-P. Shout out to Del-P.
Yes, sir.
And I agreed to do at the time, everything's fine. I agreed to do it, and when I come back from a vacation, you know, things go haywire. And I still do the show, and I'm just like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. And shout out to him and I know Brosco. They held me down when I had to do that performance. I broke down doing the performance, like just honoring Lil Stash. So I carried that for as long as I could. You know what I mean? Doing shows, honoring him with every performance. And then through the course of that, me and Rob are talking virtually every day.
Every day.
And having real deep, heartfelt, painful conversations. That's where God-given comes in. God-given is literally a conversation that we had. My verse is me talking to Rob. Everything I say in that verse is me talking to my brother. All I did was make it rhyme, but it's verbatim things I've told him. So his verse is a response to everything that I'm saying.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, through all the chaos, through all the heartache, we gonna be all right.
Right.
It might not feel like it in the moment, but we gonna be all right.
And Dre Flow, he fed us the ingredients.
Did he?
You know what I'm saying? He gave us the ingredients to get that started.
Yeah.
Because even he was sending us tracks, and my brother told him, say, yo, he told Dre, he told me, he said, yeah, just keep my brother busy, man. Just keep feeding them tracks, and whatever we do, we do, and whatever we don't use, we don't use. He just wanted to keep me busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? While I'm staring at wall to walls and trying to figure out my days, like, where do I go from here? You know what I'm saying? I got my wife, I got my 3 daughters, and my youngest son. They all still depend on me. So it was like,
Can't break.
and you were telling, like, no, get back to doing, this is what your son, you know what I'm saying? A couple people always said, and salute to them. Get back doing what he wants you to do, what he loves you to do. You know what I mean? Don't stop. It was just hard because how I usually rap, like, I like to rap aggressive. Like, I like to bar out, I like to show out, like, show people, like, you can't with me. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to time to do this, I told little bro, like, we taking a different approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna talk about some things, we're not gonna get deep in depth to it because we still wanted to have fun with it.
Yes.
But it was all about getting out what we needed to get out amongst ourselves. It wasn't even to put it out to the people. We was putting it out for us.
It was therapy.
You know what I'm saying? But we also knew during the process of, as we was recording, it was like,
this is important.
Yeah, this is important. And we sitting back, we listening to the rough copies, like, man, this gonna resonate with people. There's somebody out here going through exactly what we going through, but they don't know how to express it.
Yes.
They can't talk. So music always, before television, music always been the scapegoat, especially for black folks.
Yeah, the escape route. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it always been. So that was our form. That's my form of poetry.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is.
You know what I'm saying? That's me and my diary, my public diary for the world to see and hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Bro and Dre Flow, they took the wheel, man, and it just guided me through it. And as like I said, as the process kept going, I got more comfortable with getting back into my zone. But I also still felt, and still feel right now, like I'm not where I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lyrically, I'm not where I was. And that's not a bad thing. It's just my horizons, things, my vision, it's just changed. You know what I'm saying? So anything that we do everything's got to be positive. No negative energy, nothing. Yeah. Especially coming from this city.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it's cool to, you know what I'm saying, we rapping that harsh and all that. That's cool. But in this city, we need heavy healing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And if we can express that through the music, then that's what it is. If DJs and whoever that they not feeling, that's not what they feeling, that's cool.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people out here that need that and feel that. Yeah. And it's going to travel. It's going to travel one day at a time. That's what we on.
Yeah. And it's funny, right? Because you said through the process we didn't want to get too deep, right? But we're deep individuals. So if you listen to the project, you hear things. You could, like, if you know the story, you know
what we saying.
Yeah, like there are things that I say in my verses that only a select few people would know. But once you know the story, it's like, oh, that's what that means. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's deeper than just God given. Like, our goal was to make the entire project in memory of, right? Like, to honor Lil Stash, to honor Robbie. Like, he's on the project. We took some vocals from him and put him on the joint. Like, so you can't run from life. That was my approach, personally, my approach to the whole project. You can't run from it.
Yes.
You can't escape certain things. You always hear about certain instances in the news and you think it'll never be you.
Never.
And then it's you. So how do you help somebody by helping yourself? Mm-hmm. Like, it wasn't really about music as much as it was helping my brother, being there for my brother, being there for myself, because as much as I'm trying to lift him up, I'm trying to lift myself up. Like,
yes.
That's his son, but we lived together for some years.
Yes.
So I watched my nephews and my nieces literally grow up. So like they my kids.
Yes.
So we got to deal with this. Whatever it looked like. Whatever it looked like. And it just so happened that the music is really, really good.
Yeah, I mean,
it just so happens that the music is really, really good. And that's testament to Dre Flow, man. Dre Flow is unofficially the third chamber brother. He don't want me to say that, but I'm saying it. Like,
let's go. Shout out to Dre Flow.
Shout out to Dre Flow, man.
Always, man.
And that work you doing with Poetic G, man. I see y'all. Love that. But no, even before we started the Chamber Brothers project, we did a dedication record for Robbie. It was called Amen Chapter 2. It was me, Rob, Del P, Arno Brasco, and Brady Watt. Brady Watt is DJ Premier's bass player, who just so happens to be a family friend.
Yes.
And I feel like that was the catalyst for what would end up becoming the Chamber Brothers project. That was the first thing that we did together after everything happened.
Yes.
So then it was like, okay, we can do that. And then Rob gets back into his solo work, and he's like, you know, he's doing Therapy Session Volume 1 and Therapy Session Volume 2. Now it's like, okay, what's next? All right, now it's time for us. Because it was almost like an appreciation between the two of us, because we carried each other through this hard time. Like, we've had our lives that we ain't even get into yet.
Yes.
But it's, you know what I mean? Like it's one of those things, man, where I say it on the album, man. When you see Rob, you see Kari, man. Like it's
We share the presence.
yeah, like my brother is very much me and vice versa. So
That's heavy.
that's why the project came out the way it did. That's why God Given resonates the way it does, because it's honest. It's truth.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And
Sorry if that was long-winded. I'm sorry.
No. I loved it. That's exactly what we enjoy. But I was hearing some things, right, that you were saying, and through the music, I hear the pain. So one brother has overcome cancer, and the other brother has dealt with cerebral palsy for years. And I just want you brothers to speak on your experiences. How did you feel actually overcoming cancer? How did your brother help you overcome that? And how is your brother helping you overcome your daily struggles every day? How does he help you?
Wow. That's a good one.
Yeah. Look at you being a journalist.
Dealing with cancer, like I said, I caught that at an early age. I was about 15, 16.
Yes.
Caught lymphoma. To the neck, to the throat. You know what I'm saying? It just crept up. I wasn't smoking cigarettes, doing no type of drug, none of that. All I remember is I was working at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? And I would eat McDonald's food every day for lunch. You know what I mean? So it was to blame either McDonald's or the lines, the electricity flowing through the lines. You know what I'm saying? The conspiracies.
Environmental.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, overcoming that and you know, having my brother by my side, like just my family, period. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in remission now, I would say about 30 years, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? About 30 years, and I pray every day that I could live another 30. You know what I'm saying? Because this is all we have. It's time. And my brother being like, I'm big bro. So to me, having cancer was like stagnant. You know what I'm saying? I always had him with me.
Yes.
When we were younger, playing outside, rather it's in the stroller, whatever. The homies want me to come outside, I gotta bring little bro. You know what I'm saying? With the radio and the stroller, that was me. Everybody know that. You know what I mean? So dealing with that was different. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it was. Everybody knew about cancer.
Yes.
So you never know. It's different types of cancers. You know,
Not at that time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it was like dealing with that and the loss of hair and the loss of weight and having a trach in my neck, where some people might see right here. You know, I'm showing it now. Like I don't talk. I ain't did this in no interviews. I'm showing it, so people always wonder, hey, did you get shot in the neck? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why you gotta be laughing about this though?
No, these are questions though that people would ask. So it's like, what? You know what I'm saying? And you know, just having a trait and just sometimes, you know, that played a part a lot too as far as in my rap career, because I didn't never want to really talk about that, because it's just I didn't want people asking questions and turn around and, you know, saying little stupid stuff behind your back, or, you know, saying you know what I'm saying? So it was tough, man, but I got through it with God and my family, you know what I'm saying, and doing healthy things, man, and he got me through it, man. And like I said, I've been in remission, and that's how I live every day. Just try to live healthy, you know, stay prayed up, rely on little bro, man. You know what I'm saying? Big bro relies on little bro, and I'm not afraid to say that. Like sometimes, you know, even though you older, you can still always rely on somebody that's younger than you. You know what I'm saying? They always know more maybe that you didn't, and your time coming up. And little bro is very knowledgeable, so we have so many conversations. You know what I'm saying? Him dealing with his issues. It was like crazy, because I could just take you back to like, damn, mom, we going to the market. She carrying him. There was snow outside. She slipped walking in the market with the electric doors open, and she slipped, fall on the rail. Now she got to get rushed to the hospital. Next thing you know, he born. Umbilical cord wrapped around his neck. She fussing at the doctors. He stopped breathing. You know what I'm saying? And then that condition brought him to where he's at in his life with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and coming from the rough backgrounds we come from, you know what I'm saying? Love our moms to death. You know what I'm saying? And people that know us, they know. You know what I mean? Love our moms to death, a very strong woman.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, that's where music comes into play, right? Like, especially for me, right? Like cerebral palsy stuff, it affects things physically, you know what I mean? Like, but it never affected my mind. Like, I always felt like my mind was sharp. Right? So what I couldn't do physically, like I mean I could play ball and all that, but limited, right? So it's like, all right, well, maybe I need to do something else. Let me get in there. Let me try writing. I'm like, oh, I kind of like this, and it helps me express myself. So you asked the question, how does my brother help me with the everyday thing? Just by being the mentor that he was artistically. You know what I mean? Like, waiting for me to find my voice. Like, I've been rapping for a few years now, and I'm just now starting to feel comfortable. Like, that's why the music sound the way it sounds on the chamber. But like, I'm comfortable with it now. It's like I feel like I found my voice, and sometimes it takes some life-altering things to find your voice. But then when you find it, it's like, okay, now I feel like I can change the world. You know what I mean?
He was practicing breath control for years.
Yeah. So
that played a part. Exercising, that played a part.
Yeah. So, you know, with the CP thing, it just made me I feel like it forced me to be creative, right? Like G, you told me to bring it up, like the fact that I'm into photography, you know, like Rob just brought it up, like I'm into fitness, like we both into fitness, and a lot of that is because like I'm forced to, like because I'm limited in what I can do physically, like it forces me to be creative and find different outlets. So that's why music, because we were talking, you know, before we started filming about how you left music alone for a little bit. You couldn't really say why. And I said life. Because Rob will tell you, I left it alone. I left it alone, but
that's probably the tables just turned.
Then
you left it alone. I was carrying the torch.
But
things happened. You had to carry the torch.
So it's one of those things where it's like, sometimes music is just a catalyst for life's journey. You know what I mean? Like, life's journey will take you wherever it's supposed to take you, and we ended up here.
Wow. That's heavy. That is heavy. I got a question, because I heard music in everything that you just said. Everything that you said, all I heard was music.
Right.
And that's crazy. From each chamber brother, name your top 5 favorite hip hop artists of all time.
My top 5?
I like hip hop too much, man. I can give you
this 5. This is where you start going into the age.
It's all good.
Because
you know I'm gonna always say
I can give you like 5 different top 5.
Reggie.
Redman. Okay.
Yeah, Redman. You know, it always been my boy, man. Now I gotta go with 50, man.
50?
50, okay.
50. But it's so, like, these are my top.
Your favorites.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
T.I.
Okay. I didn't know T.I. slipped into your top 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I always put myself in, like, alright, I got somebody from New York. I need somebody from down south. You know, so that's how I always had, you know what I'm saying? So,
I got you.
In my 5th, I added him in through the interviews from years ago, because I totally forgot about him, so I'm never gonna forget about this guy. Black Thought.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy. That's heavy.
Mr. Trotter.
Yeah. Trotter's heavy.
Yeah, I can give you 3 totally different top 5s.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep it to a 5. I'm not slighting anybody. M is in my top 5. I'm not giving these in any order. M is in my top 5. Like bro said, Black Thought is in my top 5. Kendrick slipped into my top 5. Kendrick slipped into my top 5. I want to say after To Pimp a Butterfly, I started keening in. Like, Section 80 is cool. Good Kid, Mad City is a classic. It was To Pimp a Butterfly that resonated with me. It was the P-Funk. The P-Funk music, that P-Funk inspiration. I don't care what nobody said. To Pimp a Butterfly is my favorite Kendrick album.
Absolutely, that was heavy.
Yeah. And then his albums after that, for me, he doesn't have a whack project, so that's why he slipped into my top 5. So we got M, Black Thought, Kendrick, Pac.
Ooh. Damn.
No, I know. Don't worry, I got you.
As I said, there's too many different
That's why I said I can give you 7 different top 5.
Yeah.
I can give you 7 different top 5. And Scarface.
That's heavy. That's heavy. I like both them 5. That is heavy.
No, but see, that's the thing, right? We love this too much. That's why I said I can give you 5 different top 5s because I ain't even mentioned Woo.
Woo is crazy.
Ghost got me through high school. Ghost's whole discography got me through high school. So
many.
But all that to say, talk to me next week. You get a totally different top 5.
Right.
The only ones that probably stay in my top 5.
That's always in mine will be Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie is always in yours.
You know what I'm saying? And Raquel. They always my two.
I think for me, it'll always be Pac and Black Thought. Pac and Black Thought will always be in my top 5. Everything else is kind of like interchangeable.
That's heavy. That's something we got in common, bro. Shout
out to Black Thought.
Definitely Black Thought.
Yeah. He gets slept on.
Absolutely.
So they hear him, they be like, damn, y'all remember now. Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
No, listen.
Amazing.
So he's always been amazing, but what made me, I'm not going to say what made me realize he was top 5, but there's a moment there are 2 moments where I've heard him demolish MCs that I hold really, really close to heart.
Exactly.
Like, he did, there was a record called Rap on Steroids. It was him and Royce the 5'9". And Royce at the time was like destroying everything. And he still destroyed Rap on Steroids, but it was Black Thought's verse on that was like, oh, he must have forgot.
Exactly.
So then, when M comes back out, and he has an album out, and it's a song with him, Black Thought, and Royce. And I'm like,
I know what you're talking about. Black Thought, no.
And I'm like, why? Why are you doing this?
Why?
Like,
but M still killed it. But it was just like, this guy.
No, they all killed it.
Yeah.
But Black Thought makes it effortless. I remember watching his funk. Remember his funk flex freestyle?
Like he doing it on purpose. Like,
like this is what I do. Like I'm sorry, this is what, like his Black Thought, his funk flex freestyle. And I was like, oh, he a different animal. Like he's been rapping well for decades, but it was like at some point he decided, let me show y'all what I really do. Yeah. So yeah, Black Thought for me, Black Thought and Tupac will always be in my top 5. And for you said Rakim and Redman. Everybody else is kind of interchangeable.
Yeah.
Them brothers are amazing, man. Like, man, they're MCing, the hip hop. Wow, I want to dive into a community question, right?
Okay.
And when it comes to music, right? How therapeutic is music in these times? How therapeutic does music need to be in these times, considering that the younger youth are going through so much gun violence, and how do all of that tie into mental health?
I love that question.
That's a good one.
You want me to talk while you want to think it over?
Yeah.
Alright, think it over.
I can think it over.
No, because it's a layered question, right? I think that the youth today, and I love the youth. I think what they could benefit from is some leadership from their OGs. And I put that not on the young boys, I put that on the OGs.
Yeah.
Like,
because they're expressing themselves.
Right.
You know, you gotta guide them in how to express themselves.
Like, and I think what ends up happening is you're a product of the times that you're in, but you're also a product of the times that your OGs were in.
Yes.
Like, I was having a conversation with somebody recently, and we were talking about parenting, and I was like, now that I'm a parent, I understand why my parents made some of the mistakes that they made. My parents were great, but we are all imperfect, so mistakes get made.
Exactly.
But now I understand why the mistakes get made, because you're moving based solely on the information that you have.
Exactly.
We are now living in an age where the information is more accessible.
Exactly.
But it's also a lot of information that can lead to overstimulation, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So you need guidance to kind of learn how to navigate it, right?
Yeah.
So that's the importance of, that's where music kind of comes in, because for me, when I think about what music meant to me, outside of hip hop, one of my favorite music memories is listening to What's Going On, Marvin Gaye's album, for the first time.
That's heavy.
The very first time I listened to that album, I fell in love with it. Like,
yes.
I listened to that album in the 90s. It came out in the 70s. It is now 2026, and that album still sounds like he made it yesterday.
Listen, people, we using music now to teach.
Yeah,
it's been here to teach, but people are usually like, you cut on TV, cartoons, or whatever for your little kids. You got Gracie's Corners. Everything is around music.
Yeah.
Because people are not watching TV no more. It's programming.
Yeah, it's programming.
You know what I mean? It's television. What he says, telling your vision.
Yeah.
What we want you
to see
and what you to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So today's era, these kids they're so informative on everything, man. Like,
yeah. And then I think where music kind of comes in too is because, to quote Blush, the frequency, how we are as people, as black people. Like, we are, when you hear music, it does something to you.
It can make you angry, it can make you feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It does a lot.
Like,
it makes you sad, you know what I'm saying?
Like DMX said, like, who want to be happy all the time? Sometimes you need to lash out. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Sometimes you need to express sadness. Because it's the human experience.
Yes. That's why I said music is nothing but a public diary for people to know you.
Yeah. Yes. So music is very important in teaching. Like, if you go back in time and you listen to, say, Nina Simone, like, they're teaching in music.
And you listen to what they're saying.
Yeah. Like when we was talking about, top 5, like somebody I left out, Lupe Fiasco. Like, if you listen to Lupe Fiasco's catalog, you gonna learn something. Absolutely. You listen to Tribe Called Quest, you gonna learn something. Wu-Tang is for the babies. Why? Because they teach. You know what I mean? Like, and it's all life experience, so it's all important. Look, even if you bring it up to today, like if you listen to Lil Baby, like Lil Baby dropping science is just a different type of science for that generation. You know what I mean? So that's why I said, like, I'm not
resonate for the good, then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I'm not one of them like, oh, there's something wrong with the youth. It's like, no, like we are living in really hard times as imperfect people. You know what I mean?
And
so
this is why everybody want to do music, because everybody needs to express themselves.
Right.
And there's a lot of anger.
Right.
Out here that they're expressing.
Right. And to bring it back to the project, that's why we led with God Given as the first single.
Yes. Because
for all the trauma, for all the hurt, for all the pain, you still got to find a way to be okay.
And you need some feel-good music to make you feel okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Frequency.
Trust me, I listen to like younger artists when I'm driving and all that. It's some strings that had you in your head, like, damn, these little young cats is out here really going through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coming up, I didn't lose a lot of homies.
Yeah.
As a young boy, I ain't lose a lot of homies. These young boys today,
they losing classmates.
They losing their classmates, man.
Yep.
It's different.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And it starts at home. This is all they know.
Yeah.
But if you got the young ratchet parents
It's the
condoning, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like my sons knew. Dad, all right, I'm gonna get you in the studio, but guess what? We ain't rapping about none of that.
We ain't doing no op music.
We ain't doing no op music, cause I ain't never been out here had people looking for me off of music that I was making.
Right.
I like to go anywhere freely without having to be like
Exactly.
100 degrees with the shiesty on. No, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? That's not me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it always been about, and like we always, like if people go back and listen to our music, like we always been doing positive music. Like even though we bar out and talk our shit, we've always been doing positive music, and we always felt like, damn, they not listening to us here. So we was always riding out. Let's go. We're going to DC. We going to New York. We, you know what I'm saying? Cincinnati, Ohio. We going different places because it wasn't reciprocated here.
Yeah.
Now, everybody doing that.
Yeah.
Because every family is going through something. You can't walk past one person and they don't know somebody that's not here no more.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's different. The mission changed.
You know what I mean? The journey's still the same, but the mission is different.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because speaking of solely for us, when we've had this conversation, so I know I can speak for my brother. We get into music for the competitive nature of it.
Yes.
Right? But then life happens. Now it's like, okay, I still like being competitive, but it's bigger than that now. The mission is bigger. Because you realize that life is really, really short, and these little moments of life are really, really precious.
And time is more valuable.
Like even just doing this, like this is time that I can't get back, so I gotta be in the moment right now.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's why when you hit me last, like we got the interview for Black next Thursday. You be able to do whatever.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm not putting nothing off that I don't have to.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we got the message in the music, and we're trying to spread it, and we're gonna keep doing what we do to push it out there. You know what I'm saying? And keep pushing the positive narrative. Like this is what we do.
Yeah.
Like even the people that know me, that know what I do, you listen to this project, I'm not using profanity on here.
Yes.
And that's because my brother don't rap like that.
Yes.
And I respect him and his religion, so I said, you know what, let me take it back to what I used to do before I was able to use curse words. You know what I'm saying? Because I was writing. Older folks used to love me as a young boy because he reminds me of LL. He don't curse in his raps. My uncle would be letting his friends hear it like, yeah, Robbie, nice. You know what I mean? So as I got older, that's when it became more aggressive, when I was, you know what I mean, able to use the profanity like that.
But you know what that is too? Things come full circle. Surviving cancer puts a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
So now you rapping with a chip on your shoulder like you got something to prove.
And that's what it always been with that after the cancer. Like I'm showing them, like, look, I'm nice.
Right.
Put me with anybody. I'm telling you, I'm on there.
Like I almost lost my life behind this. Like, let me show you how I give it up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cause that's how that's why I rap the way I rap. I rap aggressively, you know, because of the Napoleon complex that comes with having a disability. It's like you feel like you gotta prove something, and you really don't. Like, if you want to keep it a buck, you ain't got nothing to prove to nobody but yourself.
Yeah.
But
that's what it is. You prove me I'm still nice.
Yeah, but the journey of life, you have to go through that. You have to experience that. Like, and I think that, speaking solely for me now, like, that was what it was for me. Like, once I realized I don't know nobody nothing. I owe it to myself.
Yeah.
Then the comfort in my own skin happened. And I was like, all right, I'm still rapping aggressively, but now it's just because because it's fun.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't care what anybody else thinks of me. Like,
now we God's vessels now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We God's vessels, so anywhere any person we talk to, any surroundings, like, we're just trying to bring positivity, man, and just when you go to the music, then oh damn, yeah.
Now you might run across a dangerous situation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You know, it's a little.
Still love to bar it out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's more about just spreading the message, man, and making sure the content is right for people, man. I don't care what age it is. Everybody can relate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to some healing music.
That's real. That's real.
You might not can't relate to, damn, look how OG dressed. You can tell.
Yeah.
But you could relate to, I'm in the crib, I'm praying.
Yeah.
I'm in the crib where it's safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make it through the days. I'm just trying to make some money and get back in the house.
Yeah. Relatable music.
That's all.
Just whatever relatable music sounds like to you.
You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about, man. So the Chamber Brothers is a real special project to us, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna drop an EP, you know, and this is the first time we told anybody this, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna do an EP before the year is out, so be looking forward to that. But right now,
that's heavy.
You know what I'm saying? We got these, 14 bangers. You know what I mean? 15 shots to the dome.
Yeah, shout out to J-Eazy and
J-Eazy, Brasco, Brady Watt,
that's heavy.
Blush.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Everybody that just been supportive, just helping us get through these times, man, and just showing up even when we didn't need them to, man, and just, you know, and anybody out there that's going through it as far as, you know, you lost your loved ones or whatever, man, just one day at a time, just keep your head up, keep faith. You know what I'm saying? Your folks still want you down here doing what you're supposed to do on a positive note. You know what I mean? Make them happy.
For real. That's real. That's real.
You know
so the Chambers Brothers project, right? Besides God Given, what is your favorite track on the album? Do you guys have a favorite track on the album?
A favorite track?
Yes.
If I had to go to it,
I already know what yours is. I was listening to it earlier. Go ahead.
Chambers Law.
Yeah, Chambers Law is definitely
That's my
favorite.
joint.
That's heavy.
I say Chambers Law only because that's a track I was able to take and have fun. I was able to get on my flow, you know what I'm saying, and just have fun with the lyrics. It wasn't about
nothing.
Wasn't about nothing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just showcasing like, oh, they on their shit. Yeah. Through all this we going through, we still on that.
That definitely is the transition part.
We still on that.
No, that's definitely up there for me. And Chambers Law, what I like about that record is, and it's not my favorite. It is, but it's not, right? But I want to speak on it, and I had said this to somebody before. The reason it's one of my favorites though is when Rob sent it to me. When Rob sent it to me, his verse was already on it. And Rob was sliding on it. Like, he was sliding.
You know what I mean? I threw the MJs on. Like,
So he's sliding on the joint, right? So his flow is so smooth. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna study his flow and mirroring word for word. So I sat with his verse for maybe about 2 days before I started writing. So if you listen to it, it'll sound like one continuous verse. Because I'm mirroring everything that he said. Everything he rhymed, I rhymed. I just used different words.
Yeah.
And it was funny because Dre ended up using Blush's frequency interlude. Blush's
two different frequencies.
Blush's a family friend who sings, but she couldn't come up to sing. So she gave me a bunch of spoken word stuff to use. And one of the spoken word joints she used, it was called The Frequency, and how you share frequencies with people that you're close with.
Yes.
So that's what I was essentially doing. Like I tapped into my brother's frequency, and Dre made it work, and yeah, that's one of my favorites. I think my favorite.
Come on. What is it?
It's a toss up between Thank You, because I felt like Thank You with Brady Watt and Blush on it was a culmination of the whole project. Like it was okay. We've been through the storm. We're still dealing with the storm, but gratitude, right? Just being grateful for the moment.
Yeah.
That one and Pusha versus Malice. Pusha versus Malice is so Pusha versus Malice. I don't even think it's the best song on there, but it's my favorite because of what it means. Like when me and my brother was rapping together, we had a very Clips synergy, right?
Yes.
And I left music alone for a little bit because I decided to devote my life to God. Still am, still do. But finding the balance between spirituality and what I want to do musically. Once I found that, me and Rob started referring to each other as Pusha and Malice. So, because that's what happened with Pusha and Malice from the Clips. Once Malice found God, he stepped away from music, but now he's back. So we don't
want to sell drugs no more. Don't want to sell drugs with me no more, nigga.
Stupid. My bad, Malice. See what I walked you into. You know they gonna see this. But anyway, we always had the idea of doing a song called Pusha and Malice. And we finally got around to doing it. Dre had sent us a beat, and we essentially just battling. We not battling each other, but we battling. And Rob was like, "What we gonna call this?" And I was like, "You know what we call this? Pusha versus Malice. Not Pusha and Malice. Pusha versus Malice because we so competitive." And it was also a way to pay homage to them because I just think they dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's one
So yeah, thank you and Pusha versus Malice are probably my favorites. Let Dre tell it, Us Against the World is probably the best song on there.
Every day I wake up.
Like from a song
Face the
perspective,
life I'm living.
from a song perspective, Us Against the World might be the best song on there. From a song
It
perspective.
was crazy. We were going to go with that one first.
Yeah.
We were going to go with Us Against the World first, but I felt like God-given, the message was strong and it was more up-tempo, you know what I mean? And on the fact, like we said last time, we had just did Amen, which was a slower tempo, you know what I mean? So I was like, look, let's you know what I'm saying? And we sent it to some DJs, like DJ Kaz, our group DJ. And that was back in, I think, February when we recorded that. And I sent him like 3 drinks, fresh. And he was like, yo, that God-given.
That's the one.
Then Q. God-given.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? We're gonna go with that. We're going up Bars Unlocked. What we doing? God-given.
Yeah. and that was funny because when we go at Bars Unlocked,
That was fire.
I'm ready. I'm like, yo, we're gonna do Pusha versus Malice. We're doing Dangerous Situation. What we doing? He's like, let's do God-given. I'm like, for real?
Yeah. Because he know, like, bro probably gonna want to do something, you know what I mean, harder.
Yeah.
No,
Bro,
let's do God-given.
That's the single right now. When I hear that John, like, that's it.
Yeah.
Right now.
That's what everybody said. And it was just like one of them things where it was like, I think for me, for Rob, and for Dre, like you feel so strongly about everything that's on there because we didn't record the songs that you hear on the project are the songs we recorded. We didn't record anything else.
We did a Biggie.
Yeah.
We did that with Life After Death.
Yeah, Ready to Die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
ain't
think
sitting there just making up songs like what's gonna make it, what's not. Nope.
If we ain't feel strongly about
track,
it,
all right, this going on there. This going on there.
Yeah, that's. Yep.
Yeah, like if we didn't feel strongly about it, we didn't even record it.
Yeah, ain't no wasted tracks in the tuck.
Like that's one of them joints where if one of us go tomorrow, you got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that project, you feel so strongly about all the songs on there. But God-given just felt God-given. It just felt like God was with us and was like, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, that track fire, man.
Thank you, man. That's all Dre, man. We just showed up. He made it easy for us.
Dre, you getting a double shout out in the joint, Dre.
To the sender.
Yeah, right.
We turned it to the sender.
Absolutely. Both Chamber brothers, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you guys love most? Like, what do Rob love most, and what do DiCaprio? What do you guys love most about yourself?
That's a heavy one.
What do I love most about myself?
What in the Kendrick Lamar that he just asked me? He said, "I love myself." I'm silly.
I think what I love about myself, not what I think I know. Like, I know in my heart, I'm a genuine person. No matter how much I try to be like, I'm not doing that. It's just in me. You know what I mean? I love being genuine. I love being a realist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's why people flock to me as far as homies, family, everybody. And I just love being a jokester, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love being a jokester. I love making people laugh. That's what I like to do.
That's from your pop.
You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Celine. And I get it from my dad. So that's what I love about me, man. I love that I could bring energy. And this is just not me what I think. This is me what I've been told.
Yeah.
Sometimes a room can't operate if I ain't in it.
Yeah.
Because they need
real.
my energy.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? They need that feel-good energy rather than me making jokes or just my presence.
Yeah. No, that's real.
And I love that people love that about me, so that's what I love about me.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Rightly so. I can vouch for that because if we're all together, there's a family function, and Rob's energy is off, it throws off the energy of the whole room. Like, it's like, dang, he don't even feel like being bothered right now. Maybe we should just go.
Yeah.
Like, because he's the heart of the family in so many different
patriarch.
ways. Yeah.
Patriarch of the family, man.
Yeah. But to answer your question, what do I love most about myself? I guess it goes back to what I said. What was it on Dre Flow's theme on the album? I'm cerebral with or without the palsy. What I love most about myself is probably the way I think. Like, I'm very, very cerebral. I try to think. So I guess some people would say I'm analytical. I try to look at things from every perspective before I make a move.
That's true. Think like you're playing chess.
Yeah, so I guess I'm calculated in that way.
Real strategic.
Patient, maybe. So it's all related. Calculated, cerebral, patient. Like, I'll let things come to me.
This guy is one of the most calmest people you will ever meet. You never hear this dude blow up. If you want to hear him raise his voice, you got to listen to the music. That's the only way you're gonna hear him.
That's real. That's real. I don't do a lot of yelling.
He's a level-headed young brother, man, and that's why I call upon him.
That's probably why.
Because he know how I am when I get in my days. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I ain't that jokester, and I just feel like life just kicking. You know what I mean? It's like I call him, man. You know, we might be on the phone for 2 hours with no repeated conversation. That's how deep the conversations be. You know what I mean? And we make sure each other is good. Are you at a moment? Yeah, I have one too, man. And you good? I'm good. As long as you good. Look, if I'm good, you gotta be good. You right.
That's real rap. That's literally what he told me.
You know what I mean?
And it's funny because when we talked earlier today, just checking in, making sure we good. How you holding up? Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean?
You know, because sometimes, like, you don't want to burden the other brother with what you feeling, then you find out y'all feeling the exact same way.
Yes.
That's what today was. It was like he was missing his son, and it reminded me that I had never told him about this situation that happened a couple weeks ago where I was thinking about my nephew, and, you know, we had one of those vulnerable moments.
Yes.
So it was like
Crickets for 5-10 seconds.
and it was just like,
I'm alright, bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but
I ain't shed a tear in a second. You got me.
Yeah. Nah, man, but it's one of them things where it's like the music, going back to the music, it's just publicly sharing what our relationship really is. Like, if you listen to that album, like all of it, not just God Given, not just Dangerous Situation, not just us, the stuff that we put out, as singles.
Yes.
But if you listen to the whole project, you'll hear what us being brothers means to us individually.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's like, pause, but it's almost like a love letter between brothers. Like, you can hear the appreciation in the music. And like I said, the music is just good.
That's heavy.
You know what I mean? So
that's heavy. And through this whole interview, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. I heard God Given. That's the only track that I heard on the album.
Okay.
After this whole interview, I'm listening tonight. I'm listening to the album tonight.
Would you hit me up and let me know what you think?
What's up, man? Let us know.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. When I wanted to sit down and speak to you brothers first. So once I heard God Given, I was like, yeah, my man Dre, he produced the joint. I was like, man, let me hear the track. I was like, yeah, Dre did this thing. I was like, oh, these dudes did their thing on the track. I was like, this was amazing.
Oh, Dre did the whole joint. He did the whole project.
That's amazing.
The whole 50.
That's why I said earlier, and I said, he told Dre, look, keep sending my brother beats. Keep sending tracks. Keep him busy.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I sat in there days, it was some tracks, it was like, bro, I don't even know where to go with this right now. He said, I tell you what, wait till I come over there, I'm gonna take the lead. I said, all right. He come over with his verse on it. That's what you doing? All right. I got you.
Yeah, because
and you could tell, because a lot of joints that he started off, them were the ones
that
he took lead on.
Yeah. That's amazing, brother.
And it's funny, right? Because for as long as we've been doing music together,
yes,
I've always followed his lead. Always.
Yes.
That sensei, he was RZA.
Yes.
I'm whichever Wu-Tang member you want me to be.
That's why I said my mentor has been somewhere else. And he's like, let me take the lead. And I ain't hesitate to pass him. Hey man, you go ahead, drive.
Yeah.
Send this passenger seat, but wherever you go, I'm going right with you.
Yeah. So, it would be certain situations where it would be like, I don't know. All right, let me do what I need to do.
Yes.
And you just follow my lead. Let me make this easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dre started sending more and more beats. Sometimes the beats would already have hooks on them, and or I would already have like ideas. I would tell Dre, look, here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right. Then Dre would say, me and Rob record slightly differently. Like there's chemistry between us naturally, but we record slightly differently. So Dre initially was sending beats that sounded more like what I like my solo stuff to be.
Okay.
But we needed it a little bit more aggressive for him, because we didn't want the project to be sad. We wanted it to be honest. We didn't want it to be sad.
Yes.
Like, yes, we're gonna talk about my nephew. Yes, I'm gonna take a jab at the person who did what they did.
Yes.
But it's gonna be tucked behind some heavy production that's gonna make the whole street rattle when you drive down the street.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you know the situation, then you know.
Yeah, like Lil Stashiz Victory Lap. Like that's essentially us having lyrical exercise.
Yeah.
But Lil Rob is on there. He's the first voice you hear on the record.
Wow.
And part of my verse, I speak to some things that only he would understand.
Yes.
So part of it is like, part of healing isn't just the sad part of it. Part of it is being triumphant in spite of. Yes, we have to deal with this. Yes, this is tragic. Yes, this is heartbreaking. But how do I honor my nephew? How do I honor his son?
Yes.
By proving myself victorious, by carrying it as far as I can take it, and be like, you know what, nephew, you got us through this. It's so much deeper than music.
And we created that Amir Lee brand clothing.
Yeah.
So that's my youngest son, Rashad Amir. Took his middle name, and my oldest son, Robert Lee, which has the same name as me, Robert Lee. Took them two middle names combined, Amir Lee, and now we got the clothing brand. So, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna start seeing a lot more of apparel. My son really just got it started last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, dipping and dabbing. So we got him on point. You know what I'm saying? He would have been here today.
Yes.
But he had a little stomach virus.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I told him to fall back, but that's what it's all about, man. Like
just carrying on.
Just carrying on. like I say, getting through it day by day and just surrounding ourselves with positive energies, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I do have a deep question for you, Brother Rob.
Yes, sir.
How did you initially feel when you may have got the call, or you may have seen, or you found out that your son passed? How did you feel?
Well, everybody that's familiar with Citizens, you know what I'm saying? That's basically Citizens app is basically how my youngest son found out, because they all, my sons and daughters, they all share each other locations with the iPhones and all that.
Yes.
And this moment I'll never forget is like yesterday. I'm in the bed, it's like 1 in the morning. My son come in the room and he wake me up. He like, Dad, he like, listen to this. I'm listening to the Citizens call. I see where it's transpiring at the location, which was, his crib where he was living at before, you know what I'm saying, with his kid's mother and his kids. And my heart just dropped. Like, I thought I was moving fast to get up, but I was stuck moving slow, trying to find this shoe, this shirt, and trying not to wake my wife, because I was telling my son, like, all right, hold up. We gonna ride around it. She heard me get up. She's like, what's going on? And I was like, nothing, we just going to check something out. In her mind, she must have knew, because she's like, I'm going too. And from there, man, like I said, we got to that location, man, and the first thing I seen was that yellow cautious tape and all the detectives out there, and I see his truck running parked up the street, and to this day, man, some days I still don't know. I'm getting through it. You know what I'm saying?
Grace of God.
Absolutely, the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't talk much about it. This is the very first interview since that happened, because I haven't did no interviews. We did an interview prior to this one.
Yes.
Yeah,
but that was with family.
So it's different.
You know what I mean? She know, but sharing this on a platform, you know what I'm saying, with someone I just met, and I trust this platform, you know what I'm saying? I like the energy. Absolutely. And I said, I gotta talk about it. When I see Freeway talking about his son, when I see Gilly and Wallow talking about cheese, you know what I'm saying? Even when I hear Oskino and he talk, I feel that. Now when I watch the news, I don't even know these families, but I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel, I can't watch Boys in the Hood to the end. I can't watch it like Training Day at the end. Those certain urban movies, man, where they end like that. I cut it off. Set it off. Cut it off. Just when it's about to get to them parts. Because I might have a moment off of something that I done seen 20 years ago and it never affected me.
It's different.
I watch the news, I'm gonna watch the news, see what the weather gonna be like. You can't help but to hear about some tragic incident that done happened. And it's like the first thing that goes through my head is I think about my wife, because I'm thinking about what a mother has to go through with losing their child. Black men, we don't get to voice ourselves like that. We don't get to get around each other like, like I watched The Chi, I see how they had the interventions, like that's what me and my brother do. When I get with my uncle, that's what me and my uncle do. That's who I talk to. Anybody else that I thought, they ain't been there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not faulting nobody for that. Because I got the conversations when I finally talk to people. They don't know what to say when they come around me. And I let them know. We don't have to talk about my son. You know what I'm saying? I just want to laugh.
Yes.
I got homies that lost their wives, their girls.
Yes.
I visit them. We cry together because we share a pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are my homies. So I feel for any family out here I don't care what color it is. When you lose a child,
It's different.
it's different.
Yeah, that's true.
My dad, he was with me in my life from a baby.
Yeah.
When I started doing this music, this is my uncle brother. My uncle was my partner, always been like a manager.
P6.
Uncle P6, shout out, my guy.
Yes.
My uncle was my dad was always traveling with us. My uncle would bring him. He traveled with us. He's seeing his son working, you know what I'm saying? We shooting video. And I lost my dad in 2014. That hit. Damn. Just when we were starting to take trips, I was getting my dad out of North Philly.
Yeah.
From 26 in Indiana, that's all he ever knew. I was getting him out the city on trips.
Yep.
And then, unexpectedly, that happened. His name is Robert Lee Thomas Jr.
Yes.
My son, Robert Lee Thomas the fourth. I'm the third.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying? I got two of my guys of the same name up in heaven. So when I hear my name, when people referring to my son, it's like hearing like me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it sound like I died.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like my brain, I think different, man. So that's why I say I thank God that I had my wife and my kids and my family to get me through these times, you know what I'm saying? Because it's days I don't even want to come out.
Yeah.
I go to the gym, not only, it's not so more me being physical, it's more mentally.
Yes.
Trying to exercise my mind and stay busy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the gym with my uncle for 2.5, almost 3 hours, since he's a gym rat. I could easily just, I'm clocking out, man. It's been an hour and a half. You got this. No. I'm in there. Because I see older people, 70, 80 years old, they in there getting it in. Regardless of what health conditions they going through or what they going through in life, everybody in there smiling. So that's like my cheers, where you want to go where everybody knows your name. Just go there, man, and I just work it out. And he been on the workout.
Allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? He done sprouted, you know what I'm saying? So him and my uncle is like, you know, they the motivation, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm silly, what do you want me to do?
that's how I get through it, man. I just find laughter within the conversation. It's like I said, I'm a jokester, so even when my wife having a moment, man, you know, I let her get it out for a couple of seconds.
Enough of that.
I like, come on, slap back into the Slim Jim. Let's get back on, you know what I'm saying?
Pause.
If we gonna go through this, if we go through it every day. If not every day, every week. This is part of our life now. You know what I mean? So coming here doing this is me getting out the crib. I'm still trying to, you know, adjust. Like I said, little bro be taking the lead. So I might be sitting here, I'm on mute, because I'm at the same time I'm still listening. And I'm still thinking, trying to gather my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Making sure I answer questions right, making sure I ain't somewhere else in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of practice and it's a lot of exercise mentally that come with this situation, man. You know what I'm saying? I could be good right now. I might leave this interview and be driving home and have a meltdown.
Absolutely.
It's like that. But guess what? Excuse me. I'm here. God wake me up every day. So I still got a purpose.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we vessels, and I feel as though that's my purpose now, to talk about the tragedy, what I've been through, what we going through.
Yes.
And
Healing.
And how we getting through it and where we going from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that's what it comes down to, right? Like, we all have our life experiences.
Yes.
How can you teach somebody based on your life experiences?
Yes. Yes.
It's unfortunate that this is the life experience that we have to teach.
Mm-hmm.
But if it helps somebody else, then it's worth it.
You gotta show people, man, it's cool to be vulnerable sometimes, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm
brothers.
saying? It's cool. Just don't carry it so hard.
Yeah.
Because then you lose yourself and you forget what you're supposed to be doing, what your purpose is in life for yourself.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You know what I mean? God has plans, and
You can feel broken.
you know what I mean?
Just know that it didn't break you.
Just know it didn't break you.
Yes.
You can feel broken, but it didn't break you.
I might have fell on one knee, I ain't fall on two, and I ain't crawl. So I'm still stepping 10 toes. It's just, like you said, it's just different now.
Yes. That's a heavy message. That message is so heavy. When I'm telling, but listen, these brothers, right? This is wisdom, man, from the chamber.
You know me, I'm
brothers,
right.
man. Yeah, man. Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Before we wrap up, I just want to ask just one last question. And what advice do you have for? What advice do both of you brothers have for the younger generation that's growing up and they need the guidance? And some of these brothers may be going through something that you brothers have already experienced, or they just trying to grow and they have no guidance in the world. What advice do you have for them?
My advice would be, first, know what you want in life as far as when you're going forward. Whatever it is that you want to be as far as successful wise. It takes patience and it takes self-discipline. And you got to get the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to ask for that help. Because I was one of them ones thinking like, yeah, I can do this by myself. No. Even a millionaire can't do it by himself.
Can't do it by yourself.
You know what I'm saying? You have to ask. Don't be afraid, you know what I'm saying, to talk to someone even when you're feeling negative thoughts. Have that go-to person that you can hit up, that you know is never going to steer you wrong. You trust their knowledge and their conversation as far as giving you advice on what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Try not to be too much into letting every little thing, you know what I'm saying, get you emotionally, because emotionally you can't think right, you make bad decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the younger people, you gotta do better, and we all as a whole gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? Gotta respect one another.
Yeah.
And I know it's a lot of turmoil going on out here in different neighborhoods and all that, man, but you gotta find some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because they done took the sheets off.
Yeah.
They watching us do what they were doing to us. You know what I'm saying? They sitting back, we doing the job for them. Don't let them have that. Let's make this city, let's bring this city back, man. Shout out to Mike Knox too, man, because you know he tried to do something where he's doing something with that compilation thing for artists. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Getting back, staying safe, making it home, and sharing knowledge, man, because that's what it's about. Don't be afraid to ask for that.
Yeah, you need to. My advice, similar to my brother's, find something that is greater than yourself. That will give you perspective on how to maneuver through the hurdles of life.
And the tools is out here.
For me, it was my spirituality, right? Like I found God, I found Jehovah. Whatever that looks like for somebody else, you know what I mean? Like I don't mind saying that. Like if it's Allah, if it's art, if it's music, if it's writing, find something other than getting lost in the moments. The mundane moments of life are not worth losing your life over. These little mundane arguments that you end up having with people, you can't buy back time, baby. Time is precious, man. Time is precious. Every second that passes, that's currency that you can't get back. You gotta find something that's bigger than you, that gives your life meaning, other than just being the man on the block, other than just being the best rapper, other than, like, even if it's a good profession, being the best lawyer, that ain't it. You could be the best doctor. That's not enough. You gotta find something bigger than you that gives life meaning, gives you a reason to push forward when you lose everything.
Yeah.
Because when you lose everything, you still gotta have something to fall back on. You know, hearing my brother relive everything that happened.
And that was just
the dust up, yeah.
You know what I mean?
All I could think of, damn, I'm glad I was there with him. You gotta find something, and there's no right or wrong answer. Everybody's journey is completely different.
Yes.
Just find something. Search. Don't get caught up in the trap that this society has laid for all of us. It's not even, it used to be race specific. Now I think it's class specific.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's a whole separate interview. That's not even me being a conspiracy theorist. That's genuinely how I feel. Like, I feel like they pit classes against each other for their greater mission, right? You mentioned taking the sheets off. Yeah, ain't no reason to wear the sheets now. We got to figure it out. So what do? Don't fall into the trap. Find something that'll help you escape the trap, that you can live your life. You know what I mean? So that's my advice. It's not even a clear-cut answer. Whatever works for you. But you gotta search. You gotta search for it. You can't. It's not gonna come to you. You gotta put the work in.
You gotta put the footwork in.
You gotta put the work in. That might be the best way to put the advice.
That's heavy.
Put the work in to get the answers you're looking for.
That is crazy. Let's go.
Let's
go.
You know what I mean?
Man, I'm gonna have to name the next album. I'm gonna call y'all the Chamber Philosopher, man. That's what it's
about. Man, get to know us. We alright.
Absolutely.
We ain't even talk about music. We got an album out there. That's crazy.
Yo, they got an album out. So elaborate more on the album, the Chambers Brothers album. Just elaborate how much y'all love this album and where the people can find y'all at and where they can find the album at.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, the Chamber Brothers album, that's Azrael DiCaprio, that's Rob Stashiz, that's Drake Flow, that's Raw Squad Entertainment. You know, that's on all DSPs and platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, it'll be on Bandcamp soon whenever I get time to get off work and go on my Bandcamp and put the album up there too. But yeah, it's on all platforms. What the album means to us, I'll speak for me. Rob, you can speak to it. Like I said, it's a love letter to brotherhood. It's a love letter to my nephew. It's
good hip hop music.
Yeah, it's therapy. It's like you are witnessing. When you listen to that album, you are listening to two brothers heal from tragedy in real time. So by the time you get, like, when the album starts, it's heavy. When the album ends, it sounds peaceful. So it's the entire journey of healing told through 15 records.
Wow. It's a very important project to us.
That's amazing, brother. Listen, man, thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate y'all, brother. Listen,
thank you, Jay.
Listen, man, give it up for the Chamber Brothers, man. Listen, man.
Black Magazine, Black 31, man.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Listen, y'all, go support these brothers. These brothers on all the platforms. They on Instagram. What's the Instagram again, fellas?
Rob Stashiz and Azrael DiCaprio.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's ROBSTASHIZ for Rob Stashiz. For me, AZRAELDICAPRIO, DiCaprio like the actor, Azrael like the angel of death from the Quran.
You know what I mean? And you got Dre Flow. What's Dre Flow?
That's wisdom.
I am underscore.
I am Dre Flow underscore between each word. I underscore am underscore Dre underscore Flow.
Let's
You know
go.
what I mean?
Number wisdom, man. The men,
You know
the
what I mean?
philosophers, bro. They doing it. I'm telling you.
That's gonna
I'm
be the
telling
name
you.
of the EP.
The Chamber of
Yeah, man,
Philosophers. I'm telling
The
you.
Chamber Brothers Philosophy. That's
Yo.
the name of the EP.
There you go.
Yo, they heavy. Listen, they heavy. Listen, y'all. Tap into these guys. These brothers are doing excellent work. These brothers are, listen, they are really doing true hip hop. If you want to listen to that true hip hop, you should be listening to these two brothers right here. Each and every week, please tap in with us. Black 31 Magazine. Listen, we can have your favorite artist. We could have your favorite book author. We could have your favorite football coach. We could have your favorite motivational speaker. We could have the little girl with the lemonade stand down the street, or it could be you. So listen, we are the platform of truth. We are the home of the champions, and we are the place where we uplift man, woman, and child. Peace and love, y'all.
You already know. Let's go.
Stress it. Pay attention. Train your mind. During these times, we need more education, not incarceration. To elevate from negativity at all costs. Knowledge and power. Remember this game spilled, given. Embrace it. T.Y.I, Poetic G. Peace and love, one. I love it.